This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Prime Minister warns those fleeing tribal fights. 70,000 mosquito nets distributed. And national budget labelled as people-friendly. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Natasha Ovoy. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister James Marape has issued a stern warning to people who have moved to Port Moresby due to tribal conflicts, urging them to either return to their home provinces or behave while living in the city. Marape's comment followed the announcement of a new police station at 9 Mile, spearheaded by the Moresby North East electorate member, John Kaupa.
The Prime Minister emphasized that the recent passage of the counter-terrorism bill will empower police to take stronger action against those breaking the law. He specifically called out people from Enga, Tari and other provinces, urging them to respect the city and behave like the original residents of Port Moresby.
You run with a trouble fight, you go back to the place play. You stop here. You go back to the place play. Police station will put him here, but cook him you here. You saw last time you pass him low finish. Me tired long, me fight long. Tari na fight lo wabek na fight lo medina. Give him name no go to Maslomina, you can hide lo here. Police station will walk him finish. Lo Jackson say about bagat security lo check him. Check him you. You said man, you said Medicam. No can think lo talk no lose him no gat. Change Marape was happy at Mino Labuman. White grass come here, German white grass.
Marape highlighted the orderly behavior of Motu Koita and Koyari people in the past, contrasting with the current disruptions caused by some migrants. He said those who misbehave should return to their home areas. Police Minister Peter Tamalili Jr. also addressed the law and order situation, stressing that while the police are doing their part, the breakdown of order within families is contributing to the nation's broader law and order problems. He urged families to take responsibility for enforcing order at home to reduce crime.
For all of you here to take ownership of 9 Mile and the development that is happening before you. Tete lo country blow yumi got big blood challenge want them law and order. You got problem want them law. You got problem tasol want them order. Now order emisa start inside long way. So start where? Order start inside long house to yumi.
During the event, NCD Police Commander Benjamin Turi welcomed the new police station, which will serve the Moresby North East area. Inspector Leonard Y has been appointed as the station's commander. The new police station is seen as a crucial step in addressing law and order issues in the electorate. James Guken, National EMTV News.
The Minister for Labour and Employment, Cassie Sawang, recently highlighted progress so far to reform labour law and the labour administration in line with international standards. The aim to reform labour law and the labour administration in line with international standards is the first priority highlighted in the Decent Work Country Programme for PNG. Sawang noted that priority areas to progress labour law reforms include the review of the Employment Bill, Industrial Relations Bill and the Occupational Safety and Health Bill.
So these bills are in progress, especially the OSH bill, and I'd really like to see that concluded next year, and especially on the work on social protection and rights of work and social justice.
She also highlighted a misconception alluding to the department's vital role to regulate the labour market.
So most times people say labor, we are supposed to be creating employment, but actually we are the regulator of the labor market. Employment is cross-cutting. It's the private sector that drives employment. It is mostly the private sector. Government, not really, but you see, bulk of the figures for employment come from the private sector, and we regulate.
Head of UN to PNG noted that labor law will address many issues, even within the space of gender equality and people living with disability. He said it will even affect investment.
It is also a very important mechanism for creating an investment climate where even foreign investors are willing to put money into the country. If the labor law is not conducive to investment, if investors feel like this labor law will cost us too much money, this is just being blunt, then we won't put our money in that country, because there are a lot of other risks as well.
Meanwhile, Minister Sawang emphasized that since independence, PNG has yet to carry out a labor force survey. According to the International Labour Organization, or ILO, labor force surveys are one of the primary national household surveys conducted by countries. They are designed with the objective to produce official national statistics on the labor force, employment and unemployment, for monitoring and planning purposes.
There are data gaps in Papua New Guinea where employment is narrowly defined to the work that you come and do 8 to 4 for money, for pay. But work in labor principle, in the world of work, there are different definitions of work. So employment, like we are employed, that's just one form of work.
Noting that the current government funded 20 million kina for PNG's first ever labor force survey, Sawang expressed that the survey will help define labor in Papua New Guinea, especially with the assessment of the informal sector, of which a large part of the able population are involved in. She further noted that this survey will also look at unpaid work.
Especially there's a module on unpaid work. I wanted it to be included in that survey because in Papua New Guinea, a lot of the unpaid work is done by women. From household care to child care to so many work is done by women, and we have never really focused into it to see how that unpaid work affects women and how women are contributing to the economy through that unpaid work.
A major operation to combat malaria in Papua New Guinea began yesterday with a coordinated effort from the PNG Defence Force, Australian Defence Force, PNG Rotarian Against Malaria, and the National Department of Health.
The operation aims to distribute 70,000 mosquito nets across Middle Ramu and Usinobundi districts, areas severely impacted by malaria transmission. The distribution will cover 13 locations: Gokdo, Aome, Josephstal, Wanuma, Dusim, Simbai, Sangapi, Mamusi, Kanians, Kombaku, Junkaral, Anabreg, and Kwanga. A team of 13 Rotary Against Malaria staff and 12 Papua New Guinea Defence Force personnel were airlifted from Medang Airport on Monday to carry out the mission. Captain Ryan Manjin, officer in command, highlighted that this joint initiative underscores the continued collaboration between PNG and Australia to address public health challenges.
Good morning. My name is Captain Ryan Manjin. I'm the officer commanding PNGD Preventive Medicine Platoon. We are here to support Rotary Against Malaria in distribution of mosquito nets. 12 of my men will be inserting today to Middle Ramu and Usinobundi. There are 10 locations, districts, health centers at Middle Ramu and 3 at Usinobundi.
The mosquito nets are part of a broader effort to reduce the spread of malaria, a major health threat in rural Papua New Guinea. The operation is expected to be completed by December 10, 2024, and is part of an ongoing national campaign to eradicate malaria and other vector-borne diseases. The initiative is supported by Rotary Against Malaria and will continue to expand into other areas of Papua New Guinea in the coming months. James Guken, National EMTV News.
Acknowledging the struggles of ordinary working Papua New Guineans, Prime Minister James Marape reiterated on the significant aspects of the 2025 national budget that is currently underway, calling it people-friendly. He made this statement following the tabling of the budget in Parliament. Reiterating on the recently tabled budget, the Prime Minister noted 13 household items that will not be taxed in shops.
We remove GST from rice. We remove GST from tin paste. We remove GST from tin meat. We remove GST from soap. We reduce GST from, people are reducing from cooking oil, soap, or something like mamalo was. People are asking GST long and by next year, 1st of July, you're not paying 10% on all essential household items.
With the theme of the budget being securing PNG in 2025 and beyond, the Prime Minister further added by noting government assistance on education.
And of course, free education could carry on yet and up to university. Before university, you're beginning of businessman, work man go. Now the university and college, people are putting facility. You don't need to pay 4, 5, 6, 10,000 kina. Plus for helping beginning to money. Last 3 years, you may start him. Next year, I'm making go big beginning of college or university. School fee blow me put him finish. Bian all go lapun big time. All can back and back easy. Papa mine and need to hard talk. So school fee. Now project fee.
Prime Minister James Marape made this statement in Port Moresby during his address at a launching at 9 Mile recently. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
They wanted time by me Platinum House.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come through. Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy him on the 10 kg roots rice, find him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Nipla Halivim Wari belong you.
1, 2, 3, 4!
A winning combination is all about style and confidence.
Relaxo, good look quality, non-liquid price.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Now, we often use the term gender-based violence, violence against women.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we discuss the prevalence of gender-based violence in Papua New Guinea.
Most violence that women experience are at the hands of men, and it's to really emphasize that point, that it's because of this gender difference.
It's really important where, we do listen to our women and making sure they're safe.
That's on Monday night.
You're watching National MTV News. Police Commissioner David Manning has confirmed that security forces are actively searching for Tawakina, a suspect linked to the murder of 8 people in Suyan village, Enga province.
Commissioner Manning stated that the police have attended the crime scene and transported remains to Payam Hospital. A full investigation is underway with a manhunt launched for Kina, who is considered armed and dangerous. He warned the people of Panadaka, Kina's own village, not to harbor or assist the fugitive, emphasizing that anyone obstructing security operations will face full charges. The commissioner condemned the violence as domestic terrorism, pointing to the attackers' intention to terrorize the villages, including women and children. He noted that the murder and assault were aimed at instilling fear in the community, leaving residents living in constant fear of further attacks. Manning reiterated the importance of the recently passed Counter-Terrorism Act, which will give police greater authority to tackle such threats. Discussions are underway with telecommunication providers to address this issue. While awaiting the certification of the Counter-Terrorism Act, Manning pledged his full support to the actions of the Emergency Controller Joseph Tondop in enforcing the state of emergency and ensuring the capture of Kina. James Guken, National MTV News.
A small ceremony held at the Barnes Lutheran Church College situated in Jiwaka province saw 14 students graduate. The 14 students graduated with certificates in tropical agriculture, applied ministry, and business administration.
Head Bishop, Reverend Dr. Jack Urame, urged graduating students to shine and be role models who are vigilant and contribute immensely to nation building. He told the graduates, you can make a difference in the society, workplace, school, or your own community if you align yourselves with Christ and demonstrate godly principles and practices and embrace good standards to show others the right pathway. Claire Mauta, National MTV News.
Waitlisted applicants from 2023 Project Walk Open program graduated today with their certificates in Youth Empowerment and Job Readiness Skills Development Training Program in Port Moresby.
Project Yumi Inc., in response to community demand in August this year, called for applications from former grade 12 students to attend Project Walk Open program in October and November. The project received over 250 applicants in 48 hours, further highlighting the need for such programs. From the applicants, however, 60 were successful. Eligible applicants who did not receive an offer to attend the October and November programs are waitlisted for 2025.
This weekend we're running the last program for the Project Walk 2024 program, and the participants and graduates from this particular program are graduates who applied following our social media advertisements. So they applied and were selected to participate in today's program, and it's the third open program that we've run for the year. We have about 80 applicants for our 2025 program already. My observation is that there is such a great need for programs like this to empower young people to have the confidence and to build the skills that they are going to need to help them transition from education into the workforce.
A final year student from the University of Papua New Guinea said the training has helped him to better write cover letters.
I was fortunate enough to be a participant of this program. To me, I feel that I need to enhance my job search capacity. For me, I'm not that good at writing, but through this experience, I've learned that I can now be able to structure my cover letter according to the job requirements of the prospective employers.
Malinta Yopolo, National MTV News.
The Papua New Guinea Forest Authority, in a joint effort with Japan International Cooperation Agency, hosted a 5-day capacity building training for foresters in Madang Province. The training saw 13 participants from 9 different companies in Madang and Morobe provinces attend.
The training comes under the Capacity Development Project for reducing carbon emissions from forest degradation through commercial logging in Papua New Guinea by improving monitoring systems of forest logging operations. PNG FA Chief Operating Officer Magdalene Maihua said the workshop is one of the positive steps PNG FA is taking to ensure the forest industry follows the country's set procedures in line with the sustainable forest management practices. The training will enhance the skills and knowledge of the participants to improve their planning in forest working plans, annual logging plans, setup plans, and also to be on par with the PNG FA project monitoring and compliance offices. This workshop was funded by USAID under its Project Sustainable Landscape Program. Malinta Yopolo, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
They wanted time by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come through. Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy one the 10 kg roots rice, find him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm John Dangi. Join me weekly at 7 p.m. every Tuesday night on House and Home.
as we talk about pet care, health and fitness, home improvement ideas, feature stories, pick a book, Atok Mom, and everything to do with home and lifestyle. That's also on 7 p.m. Tuesday nights on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News, and now moving to overseas news. Islamist rebels have seized control over Syria's second-largest city in the biggest escalation of the long-running civil war in years.
A stunning victory for the rebels, even they overcome with its swiftness and success. Just 3 days after launching a surprise offensive from their stronghold in northwest Syria. This is the most serious challenge to President Assad in years, a carefully planned attack. They stormed back into Aleppo for the first time since Assad's army forced them out at the height of the war, this time meeting almost no resistance.
After hard work and patience from the fighters, the city of Aleppo has been completely liberated, thank God. And by God's will, we will reach Homs and Damascus too.
This is a joint force of rebel groups, led by the Islamist Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, or HTS. It used to be linked to Al-Qaeda, but cut ties from the group years ago. HTS is listed as a terrorist organization by the US and others. It controls most of the northwestern province of Idlib, the last remaining opposition stronghold after more than a decade of civil war. That war began in 2011, triggered by popular protests against Assad's rule. Russia intervened in 2015, turning the tide against the advancing rebels. The battle for Aleppo in 2016 was a crucial point. Syrian and Russian forces gained control after a grueling siege. The war has mostly gone quiet since, with occasional eruptions, the last major one in 2020, when Syria and its Russian allies attacked Idlib. Now again, Russian warplanes are bombing Aleppo. The Syrian army says it's made a tactical retreat to prepare a counteroffensive. The Kremlin is Assad's most important ally, but it's now also fighting a war in Ukraine. Iran and the Lebanese Hezbollah are also sending fighters to Syria, but they've been weakened by Israeli attacks in the region. That's one reason the rebels were able to advance so quickly, reviving a simmering conflict at a time when the Middle East is in turmoil.
Charity Save the Children has confirmed one of its staff members has been killed in Gaza. The charity says the staff is one of its administrative employees.
It comes as the Israeli military again bombed a vehicle from the World Central Kitchen charity in Gaza, killing 5 people. Middle East correspondent Eric Twarchek reports.
The Israeli military's confirmed it bombed a car from the charity World Central Kitchen. It says it was targeting a man called Hamzik Khadir, whom it accused of taking part in the October 7 Hamas attacks, specifically in kibbutz near Oz, one of the communities around the Gaza border. Although, referring to rumours inside Israel, it said it hadn't linked him to a specific abduction attempt. The World Central Kitchen says it's pausing operations inside Gaza while it seeks more information about the incident. It says it had no knowledge that anyone inside the vehicle allegedly took part in the October 7 attacks. This is not the first time the charity's vehicles have been targeted. The Israeli military bombed 3 World Central Kitchen vehicles at the start of April this year, killing 7 aid workers, including Australian Zomi Francom. In the IDF's investigation of that incident, it found that the vehicles were misidentified and that the officers responsible had not followed operational orders.
Police in Laos have arrested 3 more staff from a hostel at the center of a methanol poisoning scandal.
Well, Laos is a notoriously secretive country and it's hard to get information out, but I've obtained a government document that does shed some new light on these tragic methanol poisonings that have claimed the lives of 6 tourists, including 2 Australians. It's a document from the Ministry of Health's Department of Food and Drug, and basically it confirms that they have ordered a ban on the sale and consumption of two products, Tiger Whiskey and Tiger Vodka, due to contamination that might pose a risk to public safety. It also reveals that they have ordered the factory where they're made to be shut down until the manufacturer improves its processes to ensure the safety of the product. Now, we tracked down that factory and had someone take some photographs for us. In the photos, it looks pretty run down, pretty old. There are just stacks and stacks of dirty bottles, tarps. There is packaging from Tiger Whiskey on the ground next to the kind of remnants of an old fire. And we've also managed to confirm that the owner of that factory has now been arrested. But what's really interesting is that despite the document suggesting that the source of this contamination is in fact the factory, we've also now confirmed with police in Laos that they've arrested another 3 staff members from the hostel where many of the victims were staying, the Nana Backpackers Hostel. Those are 2 Indian men and a Filipino woman, and they join the 8 Vietnamese staff members who had already been arrested from that hostel. Now, no charges have been laid at this stage, but there will no doubt be a lot of international scrutiny on this police investigation to make sure that it is fair, transparent, thorough, and that the right people are held accountable for this.
Georgia's Prime Minister had thanked police for defending the country's constitutional order. His comments came amid protests over the government's decision to put Georgia's EU membership process on hold.
More than 100 protesters have been arrested during 2 nights of demonstrations in the capital, Tbilisi. Opponents of the ruling Georgian Dream Party say it's trying to move the country back under Russian influence, a claim the party denies.
When people turn against the government, it usually ends really bad. I really think people are gonna win. I'm with my people. I don't stand by the government at all, and I think people in the current situation are right.
We don't want to wake up in Russia and be slaves of Putin.
Integration into the European Union is our future, and we don't want them to drag our country into Russia. That's the past, and we want to move in the future, and our future is Europe.
Being a secret agent is a highly skilled, well-paid career, but recruiting the next generation of spies is proving difficult, with former intelligence officers pointing to climate change and the Middle East conflict as some of the reasons for dropping interests.
Ever wanted to become a spy? If you're under the age of 30, chances are probably not. Security agencies across the world, like the MI5 here in London, are struggling to recruit young secret agents. So why doesn't Generation Z want to be the next James Bond? Well, according to former agents like Harry Ferguson, better known as the English spy on TikTok, national security just isn't a priority for young people. They believe there are bigger threats we should be fighting, like climate change.
I think young people today still want to serve, but they see it in other ways. You know, there's climate change, there's human rights, there are political issues that they want to give their time to. But at this very moment, if you look at what's happening in Gaza and in Lebanon, a lot of young people are saying, why would I want to contribute to that?
In the UK, the MI5 has recently released a rare social media recruitment campaign trying to be more relatable to young people to convince them to join. And in Australia, the National Security Conference heard in April that the country isn't producing enough people with the skills needed in geopolitics. If this trend keeps up, it could have a big impact. Experts say our security agencies should reflect the population, especially because the next generation are going to be the ones impacted by the decisions made. And they say often people who think they could never be a spy make the best secret agents.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Chukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Join the Abel's Mega Lucky Draw 2024 today. Get a chance to drive one of 2 brand new Suzuki Espresso Mini SUV, 2 winners of 5,000 Kina cash, and 2 winners of brand new desktop computers. To join the raffle, just spend 200 Kina worth of any Able laptops, desktop computers and accessories, printing supplies, small appliance, and many more. The grand draw is on December 30th, 2024. So hurry, visit your nearest Able stores or call the numbers on your screen to know more details. Don't miss out. Join Abel's Mega Lucky Draw now.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 Kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 Kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hey there, would you like to be the next producer presenter for Kai Time or Kids Corner?
We're looking for 2 amazing hosts, one for our Kids Corner show and one for our cooking show, Kai Time.
If you love entertaining children and activities with children, then Kids Corner may just be for you.
And if cooking is your passion, why not join us on Kai Time and whip up some affordable and tasty PNG-style treats with us?
To apply, watch either one of our shows that you are interested in producing.
Like Kids Corner.
Your Corner. Bye.
Or Kai Time.
Then send us a 3-minute video of yourself hosting a segment of Kids Corner or Kai Time, along with your CV and cover letter to the address showing on your screen.
So if you're ready to take the spotlight
and make some magic happen, apply now.
Only on your number 1 to watch, EMTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Chukai Sports. The Pilai Long Sanisim program, a fostered program by AFL PNG and the PNG Tribal Foundation Incorporation, has seen not just growth but an outstanding improvement in its programs held throughout the country this year.
AFL PNG and the PNG Tribal Foundation have partnered to create the Pilai Long Sanis Play for Change program, which uses Australian rules football as a vehicle to promote social improvements by engaging with communities to foster healthy and active environments that value and respect all, regardless of gender.
This year we started to run clinics in schools, especially Red Cross. So we're starting this year to focus more on kids with disability and special needs. So our main target is that we normally focus on the other kids, but we want to look into the inclusive side. So we have a platform that we need to have an equal playing field, so we need to have more focus on that area. So lately we've been running our school clinic programs in Red Cross.
Pilai Long Sanis works to break down social barriers by providing safe and inclusive environments for all to participate in sport and to educate themselves. Ravu Siro emphasized more.
A challenge for us, especially for us running the program, we just have to connect with the kids, more eye contact. I think that will make us more understanding and picking up with the sign languages. And I think they helped us in a way where we can understand from where they're coming from. So it was a little bit struggle on that, but we're getting there.
The program focuses on improving gender equality and health outcomes and have now included inclusiveness into their program.
We want to take that off next year too as well, and we probably want to get them more involved into our school competition, and then to get more number and just send the word out there so more people can come and bring their kids to be part of the inclusive side too as well. So AFL is also supporting that side for inclusive.
Claire Mauta, Chukai Sports.
Chukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chukai Sports.
It's Christmas with Theodist. Hamama's Christmas catalog is now available in-store and on the website for download. Planning to become a secret Santa to your loved ones? Theodist has fabulous gifting options for you. We have Christmas promotions from technology to stationery. Hurry while stocks last. Theodist, proudly serving you for over 50 years.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpilla mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpilla data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
They wanted time by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong you come true. Whittam House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy him 1 the 10 kg roots rice, hide him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, now drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
You're watching Chukai Sports, and now moving to overseas sports. North Melbourne has capped off a stunning unbeaten season by winning its first AFLW premiership.
In last night's grand final at Princes Park, winning 6 goals, 339 to 139. The Lions' only goal of the match came in the first quarter as the Kangaroos completely dominated their opponents. North Melbourne's Jasmine Garner was best on ground with 35 disposals, while teammate Alice O'Loughlin kicked 3 goals.
Yeah, like this year, today even just felt different. Like it was calm. Like we spoke about that. We just each week, no matter spoke about it before the game. If it's round 1, round 3, prelim, grand final, it's all stayed the same for us, and I think that's really helped us this year. It's just been a process, and yeah, I think we're going to have a few good days enjoying this.
In rugby union, the Wallabies have finished their spring tour with 2 wins and 2 losses after going down to Ireland.
The Australians, who led by 8 points at half-time, were unable to hold off the fast-finishing Irish, who scored 3 tries to 1. The home side scored the winning try with just 7 minutes remaining in the match. After starting off their tour with victories over England and Wales, the Tourists have now finished with losses to both Scotland and Ireland.
In basketball, the Tasmanian Jack Jumpers have won their 3rd NBL match in a row with a 77 points to 73 win over the 36ers.
Sean McDonald and Will Magnay both scored 15 points for the Jack Jumpers, while Isaac Humphries had 19 points and 11 rebounds for the Sixers. Elsewhere, South East Melbourne Phoenix defeated the Illawarra Hawks 103-100 in a thriller at John Cain Arena. The top of the ladder, Bendigo Spirit, has now won its first 7 matches in the WNBL after beating the Canberra Capitals 98-78 in Bendigo last night. And in Saturday's other match, the Sydney Flames thrashed Geelong United 90 points to 55.
And that ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
They wanted them by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come through. Whittam House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy him on the 10 kg roots rice, pad him ticket inside lo bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy him now. Terms and conditions apply.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Get ready for the biggest Gala Leak and Win promotion ever! Gala is sharing the love with even more prizes and more winners nationwide. All worth a whopping 300,000 kina! Prizes up for grabs include iPhone 15s, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultras, electric scooters, DJI drone, and the list goes on! Buy your favorite Gala stick ice cream, check the stick for a winning prize, and if you're lucky, call 73211-217 to claim your prize. Hurry! Promotion ends Saturday, December 14, 2024. Terms and conditions apply.
1, 2, 3, 4!
A winning combination is all about style and confidence.
Relaxo. Good luck quality, non-lick price.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Now, we often use the term gender-based violence, violence against women.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we discuss the prevalence of gender-based violence in Papua New Guinea.
Most violence that women experience are at the hands of men, and it's to really emphasize that point, that it's because of this gender difference.
It's really important where, we do listen to our women and making sure they're safe.
That's on Monday night.
More than the life we've known, there is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And now looking at the weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with few possible showers and thunderstorm. Daru, cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorm. Kerema, cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorm. Alotau, partly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Popondetta, partly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momase region, Ley City, partly cloudy with brief showers. Medang, cloudy periods with few showers. Wewak, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. And Vanimo, mostly fine and possible brief showers. In the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, mostly fine to partly cloudy. Kavieng, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kimbe, cloudy periods with some rain and possible thunderstorm. And Buka, mostly cloudy with occasional rain showers and possible thunderstorm. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorm. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorm. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy periods with some afternoon showers and possible thunderstorm. Looking at small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daru, to Kiwai Islands, to Kerema, to Yule Island, to Hood Point, to Samarai Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Millen Bay Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Hoorn Gulf to Fincher Fen, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Fincher Fen through Whittier Strait to CSC Long Island, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Medang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG Indonesian border, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of New Ireland to East New Britain, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of West New Britain, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. And waters of Bougainville, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. And now looking at the ocean forecast, Coral Sea sees slight to moderate easterly to southeast winds of 10 to 20 knots. Solomon Sea sees slight southeast winds to southwest winds of 5 to 10 knots. Bismarck Sea sees slight northeast to easterly winds of 5 to 10 knots. And the Pacific Ocean sees slight northwest to northwest winds of 5 to 10 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 1st of December 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's Smile O'Clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Gotta brush our teeth. Time o'clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Smile O'Clock. Time o'clock. So brush, brush, brush. Everybody is up, up, up. Everybody now brush, brush, brush.
Coming up next.